Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to the Wandering Village. It is a city builder on the back of a giant beast, and it's really chill looking. I've been following the artist, main developer for this game, since she posted the concept art for like, hey, I'm kind of maybe working on this. Anyway, this is going to be wow, I really misspelled that, but whatever, Wabdeer. We done it. But yeah, she posted the artwork and it looked lovely, and I wanted to, you know, I want to see how it went.
In our wildest dreams did we imagine what we would find.
Anyway, like I was saying, she had posted the initial artwork for this game, and I was really curious just because I don't do a whole lot of town builders, but there are a couple that really catch my eye. And I love the idea of building a town on the back of a giant creature. There's just something really pleasant about it. And it seems like this game might be kind of exactly the right level of chill. I don't know if there's combat. We'll have to find out. Looks like there's also a bit of a tutorial. Oh boy. Alright, whatever. Some of it is lore. I can't believe we made it up here. The encounter must have been fated. Onbu like this one were believed to have gone extinct centuries ago. Must have been asleep in the ground for a very long time. Maybe it woke up because the toxins keep seeping further and further into the earth. Once I read an old book that Onbu draw their nutrients from the ground, so I wonder if it can sustain itself out here. Seems like we need to take care of each other from now on. The Onbu seems exhausted and has gone back to sleep for now. Once it wakes up, we can continue our search for a new home, free from the poisonous scourge, together. Would it be nice to finally take off our masks and breathe in some fresh air? Let's focus on setting up our new village in the meantime. I spent the last night writing down everything for you. Please check the book icon in the top right corner whenever you feel lost. Still, here are some of my most important notes. Okay, research new technologies, scavenge materials. If all of our people or the Onbu die, our journey is over. Okay, camera controls, resources, H to harvest. Wait. Harvest tool at the bottom or H to harvest things. Some resources can only be produced in specific buildings or scavenged in certain biomes. Let's see, building with B, food, harvesting berry bushes, and building a farm or a berry gatherer. Research new food types and the kitchen to increase efficiency. Don't forget to place plots for your farm and check your crop's temperature requirements. Farming requires water, so make sure to build the air wells or scavenge water in an oasis. Keep an eye on the Onbu's needs in the top right corner. It might get poisoned, hungry, tired, or hurt. Consider researching and building infrastructure required to take care of it. Let's see. Keep an eye on the biome toxicity levels located under the biome info in the top bar. Air levels apply while the Onbu is moving, and ground levels apply when it's sitting on the ground. Okay. High toxicity levels poison your villagers and the Onbu. Make sure to research and build an herbalist, a village doctor, and an Onbu doctor early in the game. Beware of pollen storm events. Build a decontaminator or use the harvest tool to remove the poison plants quickly. Oh, that actually kind of reminds me of Nausicaa. Let's see. Anything else? Prioritize tasks over others. That's actually pretty useful. Okay, cool. I love that tutorial. And good, I can active pause so I can look at some things. So we have harvest, priority, build. What can we build? Dirt roads, tents, worker posts, material storage, pantry, water tank, research building, air well. Hopefully we get some... yeah, we do actually have categories here. Cool. Let's take a look. I'm loving the music. Oh, and I'm loving the creature. And then if we go back in, I want to say these trees, wow, they're actually really well painted. As far as I can tell, yeah, all the trees and the characters are just little 2D. Oh, and they're so cute. I like this. It might actually be the kind of game I stick Shell on at some point and say, like, you would like this more. Because I think she might like this more. Maybe I'll do the demo playthrough now and I'll have her tackle the release when it comes out in early access. We'll see. She's just making noises. Okay, so first and foremost, things that we need to do. We're going to need some housing. We're probably going to want to start with research. How do I know how much resources I have? What else do we have? Material storage, 30 of each. And I've currently just got them on the ground. Worker post. Manage workers. Specializes. Okay, so I think we might want to start with the worker post. How many people work this? Nope, doesn't say. So I'm going to slap the worker post down here and start with that. We need tents. How many people do I have? 16. So I'm going to need 8 tents or people. I'm thinking we just get these 3 things down. Just go storage first. And I don't have air wells. Do I have enough for the research building? I do. I'm going to put it back there. Okay, let's just let them go and build, and hopefully we can get all these down and start harvesting some stuff. Speaking of harvesting, I'm going to need some food. Okay, I don't want to harvest the tree. Okay, so instead of clicking and dragging, I'm going to grab those. Because, yeah, I'm assuming if the berry bush is... If the berry bush currently has berries on it, then that's probably something we can snag. Okay, I'll let them do that. With the pantry, we'll be good. Hello. So we get to choose between one or the other. Hornblower. Oh, an open research tree. So we have a couple of things we can research, but it seems like it only gives me 2 options at the moment. Oh, no? Uh-oh. Oh, I see. Current research kitchen. It looks like we're going. I'll figure it out between... I wasn't sure if it would just give me random technologies like in some other games, or if it actually do other things. We'll see. Okay. Oh, we're out of wood and stone. So in that case, I should probably harvest some things. Do we have much for stone here? I am unsure. Well, let's harvest a couple of these trees. Okay. Anbu poison level, Anbu hunger, Anbu sleepiness. Got some other stuff. We've got some food, jungle biome, research details. Oh, and here's the stone. Sell some of them to go out and get that. I probably should have put my people a little closer. Now, do we have to worry about berries rotting? I am unsure. The other thing to question is, it looks like if a tree looks vaguely fully grown, then it's probably grown enough. And we can just move on. Okay. So in that case, let's just harvest a bunch of trees that seem to be fully grown. As long as they stay away from the saplings, we'll be good. Because yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of wood to finish off some of this stuff, and a lot of rocks. Luckily, they already have tools. Oh, those animations are great. I love the backgrounds too. Yeah, let's try and get as much of this done as possible. I want to finish this. Okay, we're good. So in that case, in this space that I've now created for myself, we're going to need 8 tents. I'm just going to do that for now. Eventually, I'm going to have a much better organization system, but right now I'm just trying to make the most of what I've got. How's research going? Reasonably well. Anything else? No, I think we're just going to have to wait for resources to roll in. I'm probably going to want to harvest all sorts of things. Now, a pile of stones. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I'm just going to have to grab. What about this giant trunk? Can be mined for wood by an adjacent sawmill. Ah. Question, if I tear one of these up, do I get all the resources back? I have no idea. Some games give you that, some games don't. Okay, so I'm gonna jam a bunch of people into workers for the time being. Because they will, if they become workers, do they get a visual difference? Nope. But they get a small movement speed bonus, and we're gonna need them anyway. Anything else for me to do? No, I think we just wait. What is this? Slow, faster. Okay, so 1 and 2. Can I go slower? No. But I can go up to like ×4 speed and probably be fine. Here's the other thing I should maybe consider. Let's harvest some more trees. I might want to get a second researcher, if it'll let me. Because it feels like we could use some bonus science for the time being. Because currently this is a little slow. Yeah, let's do that. My people are pretty busy at the moment, but there's going to come a time when they don't need to be gathering resources constantly. You know, once we have enough tents and whatnot. Also curious how we get more people. I mean, obviously there's the potentially... Oh, hello. Okay, it's awake. Anbu health is fine. Poison levels... Tutorial. Anbu. Oh. So it looks like he's just gonna be... He? She? They? I don't even know Anbu genders. It's not like you can really check for anything. Let's see. And then world map. Oh! Forest. Build a scavenger hut to be able to send expedition parties to this location. Settlement. Interesting. Swallowed by the poisonous plants. I want to say this might have actually been inspired by Nausicaa to some degree. Okay, let's pause for a second and take a look at stuff. So, if I have this many idle people, we might as well get some extra things. Material storage. 30 of each. How are we doing? So we could use 30 stone. I'm just gonna sick my people on gathering stone for the time being. There we go. I want nobody to be idle, is the real answer here. Okay. Hornblower. Issue commands which it may or may not follow. Allows you to click on crossroads to decide where to go. Honestly, at the moment, I think I'm just gonna ignore that. We should probably look into getting the Anbu some food. I'm also curious about hut. Okay, so it looks like I can pull up the research tree and get hut. Let's get huts down first. Let's see how these doing. Because currently the houses are fine. Poison resistance bonus to residents. I don't know when we're gonna have to worry about poison. Might not even be much of an issue. Oh, you can use middle mouse button to actually pan around. That's nice. But, I might as well be kind of ready for that. I should probably focus on farming, though. And water. That's the other thing I should look at. Let's at least take a look at this. Plant and harvest wheat. Windmill, wheat into flour. Oh. I can make a kitchen, can't I? Oh. I can even make a carpenter and a stone cutter. There's some tech that I didn't have. Oh. I didn't realize... Well, shoot. I harvested all of those berries, but in reality, I should have actually gotten a berry gatherer. I don't think I can fit it in here, which is a little unfortunate. I'm just gonna put a berry gatherer down there. Plants and harvest mushrooms as ingredients for Anbu food. Farm. Okay, so this has to be placed on grass soil. Well, we don't have any, like, really clear spots for a farm at the moment. So, I think my best bet is to probably plunk it down up here. And we're just gonna harvest these. Air well. This is the other thing. Extracts water from the air. Works better at higher humidity levels. No water is produced in deserts. Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna go here and just put 2 down. I wasn't even paying attention. Let's grab the herbalist at this point. Yeah, what else do I have that I didn't know I had? Because we can't do anything with the mycologist at the moment. Okay, so I see. Village. And then, yeah, I just never checked to the right here. Well, did I finish the hut? I did. But it's going to require that I actually start processing some resources. So we will need a carpenter. Oh, boy. We will need a carpenter and a stone cutter. I don't really have a strict plan with anything. I'm also really curious about this dirt. If that's something I want to put stuff specifically on, or if it's kind of a no man's land. Okay, well, I'm gonna earmark a couple of these trees for harvesting. Hopefully eventually we can replant this stuff. Focus worker. I was really hoping with this I could also change its location. Doesn't look like I can. So I'm actually going to mark this thing for destruction. And I'm going to get rid of this single berry bush and we'll put it in the center. Because unfortunately, yeah, I was hoping I could change the location that it gathers from. Some other building games let you do that where it's just like, hey, berry gatherer, go over here. There we go. So this way it'll be fully surrounded. What's that? That's research details. And we should probably also look into... We're going to want the scavenger thing. Oh, we're going into the desert. Oh, that's bad. I'm going to go into this for a second. We got to get the horn blower. And luckily, we haven't... Oh, my people don't have to worry about... Okay, that's good to know. Let's just harvest a couple of the weird errant trees that are in my way. Hopefully I can replant them at some point. I guess I could check the... Oh, nomads joined. Okay, so now we have 25 people. How do we... Oh, you know, that's the other thing I should be building. A kitchen. We got the ability to make one. I just... haven't? There we go. Oh, but it also requires these two. So I think in that case, let's just get the carpenter down and the stone cutter down. I'm going to put them up here. A little off-grid. So in that case, maybe let's cancel it a little bit. Yeah, that'll do. Is this the carpenter? Yeah, and we're going to need the stone cutter. I don't know if I need the walking spaces between the buildings, but it makes everything look neat and tidy. Oh, speaking of, dirt roads. Neat and tidy. This will give some of my not-so-busy people something to do. There we go. Also give them some movement speed bonuses. Okay, we also need, like, a lot of stone. What is this? Oh, mushrooms. Neat. So things will grow on the back of this beast, just kind of randomly. That's good to know. Let's check the map again. Where are we? What are we doing? Because I'm definitely going to want to start sending out scavenging parties. That's going to be one of the big things for me. We will have the horn, so I can potentially, maybe, tell the Anbu where to go. Scavenger hut or doctor? Well, nobody's been poisoned yet, so let's grab the scavenger hut, because that's probably going to be the most useful. Oh, food details. Okay. Consumption is 20... Ooh. So we got to get those farms down. I'm actually running out of food. I was hoping scavenging the berry hut would let me do some things, but or get my resources back, but it doesn't look like that's the case. It's fine. We'll get to them when we get to them. And it does look like we do get new berry bushes. So that's good. Eventually what I'd like to do is probably crystallize around, you know, just here. But in the meantime, I'll do what I can. Okay, so we can get the berry gatherer. Its efficiency is 60%, which is a lot better than it was previously. Yeah, hopefully we get the ability to just, you know, intentionally plant them. Gonna get another person. Then same kind of deal with the farm. Harvest these. Because, yeah, unless I start making some food, we are actually going to starve. That's fine. I mean, these games are all about learning. Oh, that one's too tall. It's fine. Yeah, I should probably also get a water tank at some point for the sake of storing some of the water that I'm going to start collecting here. Okay, get those down soonish. Let's see. Onbu kitchen. Well, yeah, because I can... Yeah, let's go for the Onbu kitchen. Because now I can potentially do a mycologist. Hornblower. I'm just not going to think about that at the moment. Let's get a mycologist. Oh! This is the point of the mycologist. Mushrooms only grow on brown ground. Well, in that case, I'm glad I didn't expand too far into this. I'll leave these. That's probably fine. I guess I could cancel them. I should just leave their resources on the ground. Give this maximum coverage. Yeah, there we go. I'll just find somewhere better for my production things. Honestly, here's kind of tempting. Just put them here along the road? Yeah, we'll do it. It doesn't seem like the characters take too long to move anywhere, especially with job boosted, or job boosts. Okay. So how's our current food production? It says 3. That's big bad. Add plots. Okay. Yeah, so I'll have to get rid of that at some point. But this should be fine for now, and hopefully we'll have enough water to actually grow crops here. I might have to. Okay, good. We're leaving. What is this? Ambu sleeping spot. It's kind of a bad spot for me. I mean, I've got enough water, I think, for the moment. And we can always get a second berry gatherer, which I think we're going to want to do. Not there, though. Over here is pretty good. As is up there. As is up here. I'm going to harvest these. And that. And we'll see if I can get another one down. Onbu feeding trebuchet. Well, nobody's poisoned yet, so let's keep working on that for the moment. Because, yeah, Onbu hunger going up. Onbu sleepiness also going up. Okay, add plots. And this entire thing is just going to be Mushroom Town. Does require water, though. Ooh. Yeah, going into the desert immediately was big bad. Let's see. If I select one of these people, can I see? Processed food needs kit. Oh, right. Aw, it's cute. Let's see. I was going to look into kitchen. Unfortunately, kitchen is actually kind of big. I'll put it up here, but we're going to need 10 wood planks and 10 stone slabs. And honestly, considering our food issues at the moment, I'm gonna have to just harvest some of these errant berry bushes. Let's see. I'm just gonna harvest what I can from there. Let's see. And I was gonna go back up here. Get another berry gatherer. Right here. I think those are covered. I think this is good. I'm going to prioritize this one, though we are very low on stone and some other stuff again. Let's grab whatever. I'm just trying to make it work. Okay, is there a way I can limit the amount of these? Because yeah, I know we don't have enough workers available, which is fine. Let's see, stores things, or probably just the village doctor, just because it'd be bad if we didn't have it. Oh, I do actually have an amount of stone. Question, can I prioritize these? Yes. Prioritize getting the berries briefly. And also the trees. Because currently they're all just going for stone, which, like, I sympathize, but not that helpful. I'm just gonna turn those off for the time being. We don't need anybody specifically working on those. Do we want to pull off of research for a little while? Yeah, I'm gonna slow down research to free up some workers. Because I've got tasks that need doing. How are the beets doing? Good, getting there. Okay, so it doesn't look like we're gonna starve. That's always a bit of a concern. Research tree, pin menu. This is a really slick game. Honestly, I'm actually quite impressed. So this is the demo. This is not actually like the full release for this game. And it holds up shockingly well. It looks great. I have yet to run into any kind of performance issues or bugs. I love the mixture of really, oh, these are actually a bunch of different 2D assets. So when you zoom in and out, there's a little bit of a parallax effect to make them look 3D. Wow, that's really good. And even the crops and stuff. So the 2D assets actually work really well. So instead of doing, 3D models, you can have these lovely little hand-painted things all over the place. And, yeah, due to the parallax issues and just how well they've been painted, you can zoom in and out, and it never feels kind of awkward. It does mean you can't rotate the camera from what I can tell, but honestly, you don't need to. I've played a lot of these games, and I think this is actually one of the best implementations I've ever seen. It's very peaceful, it's very pleasant. It's much more about just surviving in I want to say a harsh environment, but I think a lot of it is just newbie tax. Kind of reminds me of Timberborn and a couple other ones where it's just like really hard in the beginning, and then once you get used to it, it's actually not so bad. Fights the spread of toxic plants in its radius, or send out workers to cure Ombu poison. Let me check the research tree for the time being. Because I think I like the idea. What is a blood extractor? Ugh. Black pudding. Ugh. Dung collector. Oh, not available. However, construction requires drilling into the Onbu's back, which will hurt its trust into you. Ouch. I might want to do wheat or something. Pet Onbu. Aww. I kind of like that. What else do we have? Iron furnace forges iron out of stuff. Forester. So, in that case, we want to go here. Plants trees and chops them to make wood. Deep quarry. Sawmill. And some other things. But yeah, specifically being able to plant trees seems like a good idea. I don't think I want to touch anything else, though. I'll just kind of wait. Okay, food is not great yet. However, we did manage to get a bit of a surplus briefly. And then once we get back to moving, hopefully then we'll be able to get some water and expand the farms further and so on and so forth. Should have done that first, but you know what? Newbie tax. Still learning. Still doing a lot of stuff. I'm digging the music. It's nice and backgroundy. And it has kind of this lovely, I don't want to say like otherworldly tribal element to it, but it reminds me of Myst a little bit. And then even the backgrounds are nice. Admittedly, when you're looking at them kind of from this angle, it's a little messy. But like if we come back here and then we look out, yeah, see, this is where you're supposed to see the backgrounds from. This just kind of smattering of just random things all over the place, just to give you a little bit of background detail. And then the Onbu itself, just, it's very pretty. It's a cute biggie. I'd love to see kind of like a later version of this that adds more, if that makes sense. You know, that has like a whole bunch of waking up? That has a couple different varieties of Onbu. Honestly, oddly enough, I would love to see like a variant Onbu that is just a giant turtle. And it's just going through the ocean and you're stopping at islands instead. And has like some slight, like a little bit more of a coastal flair, a lot of fishing. And maybe you have to worry about flooding in like a rainy season or something like that. I don't think it'd be that huge, but I think it would spice the game up in kind of a fun way. But for now, they seem to really have quite a handle on this system. I'm looking forward to seeing more of it. Okay, I'm going to turn this back on. Oh no, we need way more trees, but they're currently really focused on the rocks. I'm just going to let them do their thing. Once we have a stock of trees built back up again, then I'm going to go out of my way to get that kitchen, because I think right now we're being kind of inefficient just eating all of the berries that we have on hand. Yeah, because I have no wood to process, but I do have stone, so I'm gonna turn this on for 1. Oh. Okay, so we actually have poison on the horizon. Okay. Well, I have some of this research kind of done. We might want to look into the decontaminator. Okay, let's close out the rest of these. I'm trying to see where the spores are. I would have assumed that the spores are here. Kind of in the pink zone, but maybe I'm wrong. Well, other thing I should probably do, back to the village, is maybe look into getting a scavenger hut. Oh, but that requires stuff. Let's get 2 of these. I'm just gonna have my my stone cutters alternate between carpentry and stone cutting until I have a decent supply. I'm gonna need at least 20, I think. Possibly more. Oh, because yeah, we want the herbalist. Where do we want to get the herbalist? I could kind of put him here. Or, like, down here-ish. I think no matter what, it's going to be difficult to find 100% efficiency. I mean, out here is kind of nice. Here. Let's put them on the edge. I'm gonna triple priority that one so people get it out of here. I'm gonna put it along the edge, and that's probably what I should start doing for the farms. You know, keep my main production structures in the center. This one's fine for now. But eventually I'll want to put, like, farms along the outer rims here. Oh, are they currently... Yeah, they're currently putting the stone slabs into that. That makes sense. There we go. So where's I going to put this? Right here? Right here. Oh, but... Oh, okay, good. I can put it down even if there's something on the ground. That's nice. So yeah, what I want to do is kind of start prepping some of these things. We should probably... Oh, we should probably also get some more air wells. Because it's very clear I'm going to need large quantities of water if I want to not get absolutely wrecked here. Can I get 2 of those in? No. So in that case... And I probably want to keep it near the farms. But if I put it down here, there's plenty of space. And I might just have like a row of them. I'll just put it there. Still gonna take forever to build a lot of these, but that's okay. Let's see. Other thing I should probably concern myself with doing is getting that scavenger hut. I mean, currently my people are very focused on what I'm doing at the moment. What I want is large quantities of water just so I can keep farming, because it seems like the only things I'm going to need to worry about are health related, which is food and medicine. So as long as I have a decent supply of both of those, it doesn't matter how long it takes me to build anything, because then I can just keep going and keep trucking, get it eventually. Let's see, I probably can put this up at ×4 speed. I'm being a little slow here. Okay, let's add some plots. I'm just gonna do that for now. Looks like I can get the plots underneath the trees. It doesn't stop me, strictly. Okay, wow. And now that we're in... What biome? Now that we're in the jungle, we're getting tons of water. Eventually, hopefully I can get more. The one thing I would love to see is a greater amount of, like, interesting technologies here. Just... Let's see, can I actually prioritize getting rid of this berry bush? I can. Greater amount of, like, technologies, a little bit of efficiency upgrades, or, honestly, maybe something that is, like, every X number of days you get, like, a choice between some kind of bonus or something interesting. Just to kind of spice stuff up. It doesn't matter that much. I've just seen it, in a couple other, I guess, more roguelike town manager games. And so I'm not necessarily sure if it really fits. But having little random stuff like that goes a very long way to making each individual run feel kind of interesting. But it's not necessary. I think it's one of those that maybe I'm just not the target audience for a lot of these town builder, village builders. Very much the idea of... subsequent playthroughs are just kind of like, well, what do I do differently? I guess I do it better. That's the difference. Okay, so we definitely need more trees. And yeah, we need that forester at some point. We should probably also figure out how to feed the onbu. I've got enough mushrooms. So we go back here. Let's take a look at Research Street for a second. Currently working on that. So there's an onbu kitchen that I can make and a feeding trebuchet. We've got a little bit of time and plenty of money, so I just gotta get him working. Let's see. I'm just gonna put the onbu kitchen here. Along with the trebuchet. Though I think the trebuchet has to be like up close. I'm just gonna put it here. So in that case, let's cancel this. Let's actually put the onbu kitchen on the other side. Or, all things considered, I'm just gonna put them over here. This is just going to be onbu area. Nomads join poison emergency. Village doctor. I hadn't built one of these yet. Because it didn't seem like it was particularly necessary. Now it is. Okay, so in that case... we might have some bodies on our hands. I should have got these things done faster. Well, I just feel bad. As is what I get for being bogged down on priorities. We've got some herbs, so all we have to do is just get this. Here, I'm going to set these at... I'm just going to disable these for the moment. We seem to have enough stone slabs. Okay. And it's napping. Cool. Hopefully we'll be able to get it working. How's this doing? Okay, we might be able to save these villagers yet. It's a little close. Okay, there we go. So we now can make a... Nope, they died. Well, all things considered, we're getting the Ombu Doctor. Damn it. We probably only need one for the time being. Poison emergency. They died just as I got the doctor down. I feel kind of bad, actually. Oh, I am so sorry, people. Okay. I'm gonna get a bunch of these down for the time being. How much do they cost? Yeah. And then other thing is like a forester. Where do I put my forester? Kind of up here. Because yeah, if we can have somebody up here, that's actually... How do I cancel? Maybe if I do this. There we go. Because what I want to do is kind of have that set up. Okay, I'm going to undisable these because they need to be made. This needs a little bit more. Plants trees and chops them to make wood. Plots must be placed on grass soil. Yeah. So I just want to have a forester set up. That way we can actually have a consistent set of wood. The stone is going to be a little harder to come by, but that's okay. And yeah, our Onbu poison level is fine, so we don't need to worry about it too much. I guess I'll get another tent. Okay, do I have enough? I should have enough wood planks to get this down. Or not, I have no idea. I guess in the meantime, we can just keep harvesting some of these. Hopefully at some point we can... There we go. Quarry, mining boulders on its back. Yeah, let's get the... No, let's get the decontaminator. We have yet to worry about poison, but we might. We really don't need two people working both of these. Yet. Possibly ever. If I just kind of let them go slowly, we won't... Hopefully won't have to worry about it. Let's see. Water-wise, we're doing great. Resource-wise, debatable. Okay, here we go. We've got two. And I'm just going to give them a ton of plots up here. Oh, does require water. Wow. You know, I said we need more water for a lot of reasons. Yup. That was the right thing. Oh. Onbu feeding spot. Heck yeah. So it's just going to feed itself for a little while. Everything is mostly coming up Wanderbot here and I love it. How's the efficiency doing? It's okay. How is anything else? I don't know. The other thing, maybe instead of kind of like a research tree, I just like little efficiency upgrades. Like, it would be really neat if you could improve your character's harvesting, or planting and harvesting speed, because I'm noticing, like, these guys are only able to handle a couple of plots. And some, like, larger tools or something would be quite handy. Are we full up? I think we are. Or, no. Oh, we're in the mountains. There's no water here. Okay. Well. Anbu kitchen. Anbu that. So in that case, we should probably also get the Anbu doctor. Yeah, let's do that. I'm just going to harvest everything here. Because I like this I like the idea of this area being just kind of the Anbu corner. So we don't have to worry about it. Why are my mushroom farmers just that much more effective? Oh, did I ever get the kitchen down? Nope. Actually prioritize the kitchen over anything else. Now that we've got this, we also just don't have enough people. Grab the quarry. Boy, we really did need those 2 people. And it looks like we might be full up on berries. Might want to get a second pantry. Can I fit it in there? No. And we really got to get rid of some of those things. I'm just gonna cut down on that for the time being. We need some extra workers doing other things. Okay, we're getting water again. Everything seems to be kind of going fine. Oh, and you know what I need? Stone. I pretty much perpetually need stone. I'm just gonna tell them to do that. Are there any businesses that we currently don't need? I'm gonna turn off the stone cutter for the time being. Where are all of my people? I mean, a lot of them are currently farming. Oh, okay, now they're expanding their operations pretty dramatically. I think the biggest issue is I just need... Oh, I just need more people. Once I have more people, things will get a lot easier. Let's see. What? By the way, that's a lot of beets. That's good stuff. Okay. We should be able to get the kitchen down. Once we have the kitchen down, that should maybe not solve some of my food problems, but it'll go at least reasonably far. It looks like we'll have kind of plenty of wood. I think once I have more people, I'll specifically want to take the worker hut and switch a number of these guys' focus from just general to various tasks. You know, maybe get a couple more worker huts and specialize them. Because we need that speed boost, but right now I'd rather just focus on general, especially while we're kind of low on people. What is our food production versus consumption? Not the greatest. Could be better. What else can we do? I don't know. Just kind of chill. Who are you? Simonet. Oh, is the doctor. Honestly, we don't need a doctor. Simonet, go do other things. Once somebody gets sick, then we do some other things. Tell it to sleep. Sure. I'll pick it up. At this point, I just don't have the resources to manage anything else anyway, so it's just kind of do whatever for the moment. Wow, we got a lot of stone real quick. Cripes. It's fine. Let's close out a lot of these. So I could keep going, but there's not too much left to do. I mean, obviously, there's quite a fair bit if I want to get into, like, deep quarry and a scout tower and laboratory and pile extractor. And it seems like there's going to be way more than this, and I certainly hope there will be. Just because. Let's get the... Is the kitchen down? Yeah. So we can currently make beet soup. What else can we make? Berry muesli. But that requires that I have beet soup as well. So we might actually want a second kitchen for this. Seems worth it. What else do we have? Beet soup, berry muesli. Oh, I see. It just converts berries into berry muesli. So in that case, I guess we want a second kitchen. One for each food type. It'd be really nice if you could actually just tell them to make either instead of switching. Whoa, what is this? Oh, Ambu's just sleepy. Hunger, and there's actually some concern about poison here. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, good warning. As we are going to need a decontaminator. I'm going to get... What's the range on this one? Let's see. I'm going to put one here. And then I'm going to put one here. Kind of protect the parts that matter. Eat. Command. Or, I mean, I'll grab it. We're not even doing iron at the moment. Okay, how much do these cost? Okay, they're wood planks and stone slabs. I'm gonna... I don't actually have any stone slabs left, so I'll have to start rebuilding those. But yeah, we're gonna have to worry about poison. Okay, cool. So we do have the feeding trebuchet. We just gotta finish the kitchen. So that's not so bad. We should have plenty of food and tons of water. So I think we're largely prepared before we go into that poison cloud. And then I think after we're out of that, then I'm going to probably just call it. I'm really enjoying this demo. However, I would like to put some more time into this later once it's closer to completion. There's a very real possibility I might actually get Shell to do like a little bit more if she wants to. Because I think her exuberance over this kind of game would actually lend itself pretty well to just how cute and lovely it is. There's a lot to know and, you know, a lot to kind of learn along the way and kind of optimize. But I'm seeing just tons of things that I can and should do as I go along. Do I want to get a second row of tents here? Seeing as I've got some spare wood, yeah, let's do that. Because I want to get rid of this and get another pantry. Okay, iron furnace. We're definitely not doing the blood extractor. That's horrifying. And right, I was going to look into a second kitchen as well. Yeah, because we got those down. Our biggest issue is a lack of people. I don't know, do we want to just get the other kitchen right here on the other side? I don't think we need more mushrooms than this. Probably just do one. Full staff required, but we don't have any. Yeah, I just have too many people doing everything else at the moment, and it is mildly causing problems. Okay. Because of all of this, I'm gonna slow this down. We're in a pollen storm, which I'm only going to assume is going to go badly for me. Where are all of my people? Because I need this. Not enough workers available. Poisoned berry bush. Okay, in that case, I'm just going to have to manually harvest all of these. Because it looks like my decontaminators are unmanned in a bad way. Luckily, I have enough tech to kind of bounce back from this. I don't see any of those crops. With poison spores, but I think this. Okay, priority tool. Prioritize that. That. these, and this. Because if we don't take care of them quick, I think they spread, and that could be really bad for me. Oop. Harvest. Harvest. And hopefully I have enough people. Unfortunately, so many of my people are working on, like, everything else. And I only have so many workers. Let's knock down our foresters. We don't need that many. Okay, anything else? Or is that pollen storm pretty much it? I'm not seeing anything else that is currently poisoned, just this tree and this tree. Has a high priority, but yeah, they're currently delivering things for the Anbu kitchen. Oh. And yeah, I'd love to have more people for the decontaminators, but alas, it seems like my I just don't have enough folks. Oh, seeing them with the fires, this is 100% Nausicaa inspired. Man, what a timely movie viewing. Yeah, Shell wanted to watch it the other night, and we were just like, yeah, let's watch some Nausicaa just because. Show interactions. Feed Anbu. Nibbles. Yeah, definitely need to get it some more food. Back to Anbu. Feed Anbu. Good. Alright, and it looks like I've got tons of mushrooms, and everything else is golden. Let's do one last quick check, see if anything else got poisoned. I'm not seeing it. So, our biggest issues at this point are just lack of people. Oh, we did actually... Oh no. I forgot my people. My people can get poisoned here. And there's no way that I can prioritize getting somebody in here. So, we just lost a lot of people to poison. And there's no way I can tell somebody, please work here soon. That's something I'd like to see. I totally forgot. I was focused on everything else but my people. Well, that's a lesson to learn. I can bounce back from it, but it's harsh all the same. And honestly, this is a good stopping point for a video. I've been going for a while. Do not forget to man your doctor. So, small things, very much the prioritization system needs to be defined a little bit more. I would love to have a little bit more nitty-gritty population control. I think that's the only issue that I'm having with this. Namely, I want to be able to tell a person, like, hey, you need to go be a doctor now. Like, we need a doctor stat. We need decontaminators now. Because currently we don't generally need a decontaminator. And what I'd love to be able to do is either select people or parts of the population and say, hey, your priority is to be a doctor. However, if no one is sick, then your secondary priority is to work the herb garden. And, you know, have a person that is not just statically working as the doctor when you don't need one. And so being able to set that level of prioritization of like, okay, first thing is work doctor. Second thing is work herb garden. Third thing, or maybe first thing is doctor. Second thing is decontaminator. Or something to that extent. You know, so you have these worker hut kind of situations where you have people wearing a lot of different hats, but they will absolutely dive onto other tasks as necessary. I'm specifically thinking of RimWorld. That's the only immediate problem I can see with this game, just in terms of, like, I don't have enough population to spread around, and at this point, like, I would have to, and if I wanted to continue the save file, I would pretty much have to unman all of these in hopes of getting one of them to immediately become the doctor and save the remaining people. And I don't really want to do that, because I should have enough loose people that would just, like, be a doctor. But, like, this person, for example, worker post. This person, also worker post. This person, worker post. I think I just have too many people working on, like, these little side businesses, which are fine. I mean, hell, I would even say, like, the stonecutter and the carpenter are perfect examples of this whole prioritization system. You know, very much, hey, just maintain 10 wood planks, and then stop working here. Same thing with the stonecutter, and you can even have the same people working at both. And then if you're at 10 for both because you don't need any more, well, then that's a very good time to go work on, I don't know, farming as like a bonus person. Or maybe helping out in the Ombu kitchen. That is the one thing that would jettison this game from being fantastic to amazing. I don't know. Great to fantastic. And it's a quibble. It's definitely the kind of thing that, like, proper microcontrol on my end would have solved all of this problem. But I'm seeing it as just kind of a, like, oh, but you could just do this one quality of life thing and it would be pretty dang easy. And, I don't know. I love being able to set those priorities in, like, RimWorld and Oxygen not included. It just goes so far at making my life easier so I don't just get blindsided by, oops, people dying. It's fine. Anyway, so, I should probably mention that the Wandering Village demo is available on Steam now, I believe? Or soon. No, it's available for me. It's going to be available soonish for other people. Yeah, where does it say? Okay, so I've got the actual... Okay, so the demo is going to be available during the Steam Next Fest, which is actually starting in a couple of days. I'm preempting this a little bit. I might actually have Shell do a second video on this or something, kind of in the middle of it, because I think she would love this. It might be a little longer. But so it's going to be available as part of the Steam Next Fest from February 21st to the 28th. And then the game will be out sometime later this year, in early access. So I guess with all of that said, I don't think there's much more to say. So if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave us a like, leave me a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe, because I've got tons of new games to check out every single day. And I'm definitely going to be back for more of this. Or my partner will be. But with all that, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.